As you can see, the brush is pretty thick, and I'm assuming that those pink ribbons indicate that it's hunting grounds, because it's ours is designated as pink. So put up the sidearm, oh sorry, the my rifle, gone out, had a look. It is thick as you can imagine. I went over a few meters in and saw a black snake. So that is indicative of what comes out in this area. So it's a black snake. It looks like a black snake, yeah. And it's I think it's quite venomous, but you get that. Back home in Queensland, and at my home in Christmead from the Boonoo State Forest Hunt. But I was speaking to some guys regarding my hunt, and they said, oh, so you went down to Boonoo State Forest and you were hunting for what, for what particular species? And I said, right, on my license, on my permit, I was permitted to hunt for varmints, which included any species of deer and feral pigs of any sort if I came across it, rabbits, hares and foxes, or wild dogs. So they, some of the guys I was speaking to thought that I was hunting with a bow and arrow. No, I went down with my shotguns and a few of my rifles. So this is what I took down. That's my ammo box. This here was for the varmints. My 22 long rifle and my 308 with a scope. That's what I normally use on my initial hunt, and then my 12 gauge. For the smaller varmints, I would use the 28 grams, 7.5. That's for rabbits and hare. For the pigs, I would use the Winchester Defender, which is a 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inches, which is a 1150 feet per second shot, which is shot from my Turkey made Adler shotgun. So that's what I took. So when I go hunting, I'm pretty much prepared. Right, for my kit, when I'm hunting in my kit, I take, because the GPS is not reliable, so I took my eTrex 22X, sorry, here it is, eTrex 22X, the GPS locator and map. It's not too bad, and it picks up the GLONASS and the GPS satellite system. I just took an El Cheapo Bushnell 10x42 scope, or bino, and reading the map. I always use that. In the event for emergencies, I have my, if I get lost, it's the PLB1, which is the personal locating beacon 1, which would alert satellites and emergency services in the event that I'm lost somewhere. For shooting, which is a mandatory, I always take my rangefinder. This is a laser rangefinder. This gives me the guesstimations of the distance of my target, and then I make a selection on my scope the parallax and the windage and elevation in accordance to the distance of the target I'm going to dispatch. So that is mandatory. Normally you'd go with a spotter to range your target, but since I hunt alone, I do it myself. So that's the essential for the hunters. The rest is my hunting knives for field dressing and baggage to carry whatever game that I have. I'm not lucky at the Boonoo State Forest, but I will return during the rut.